Are you struggling to turn your ideas into a live N8N workflow? One simple prompt plus a MCP server gives you a full deployable workflow in 10 minutes. By the end of this video, you will have exactly this result. I'll show you how to set this up and I'll run a full example. Before starting the setup, what is a N8N server? Is a server allowing AI to read N8N nodes, docs, templates in real time. So it allows to pull all N8N nodes and read node docs, access more than 3000 N8N templates, and also it deploys the workflows directly to your instance. So basically, this AI understands the N8N environment and constraints. And you might ask, why this beats normal prompting? Long system prompts often hallucinate and fail. To fix this, direct communication between the N8N and the MCP ensures the accuracy. So to set this up, we're going to need the following. N8N instance, so it could be self-hosted or in the cloud, Claude Code, Node.js, and we're going to need the repository of N8N MCP. So let's start the actual setup. Let's first create our .mcp.json file. So on this file, we're going to have to paste the configuration to connect to our N8N instance. So for this, let's go to the repository of N8N MCP. You're going to scroll down to this part where it says full configuration with N8N management tools, because we also want the management part of it, so to create our workflows. So we're going to head and copy it and paste it. After you paste it, we're going to need to fill two fields. So we're going to fill the N8N API URL and the API key. So in order to get your API URL, just go to your instance and you're going to copy the URL here up to the .com. So in my case, automation.nextapi.com. I'm going to go ahead here. I'm going to paste it. So just removing the trailing slash. And for the N8N API key, we're going to go back to the dashboard. I'm going to go to settings, N8N API, and we're going to create the API key. So N8N demo. I'm going to save. I'm going to copy this key and let's paste it here. Go ahead and save. And what we have to do now is initialize Claude. So let's open the terminal. So Claude is already catching the mcp.json file. So let's go ahead and yes, proceed. And now we go ahead and initialize it. /init is asking us if we want to create the cloud.md. So we're going to say yes, because we're going to need to edit this file on the next step. So the initialization is complete. We just need now to complete the setup for Claude. So for this, we're going to go back to the repository. We're going to scroll down to the section that says Cloud Project Setup. We're going to go ahead and copy this part. Going to the cloud.md file, scroll down to the end, and just paste it. After you paste this, you're going to have to tell Claude to review this file. So I went ahead and wrote review the cloud.md file for detailed instructions and capabilities of the N8N MCP server. So you just have to do this once for each folder that you have this configured. So it's asking us if we want to proceed to use this tool. So we're going to add and say yes. And that's pretty much it. We set up everything and we can go ahead and test it. So I already prepared a test and we're going to say use the N8N MCP server to make a workflow. I want a basic chatbot that uses OpenAI, has memory, and can look things up on Wikipedia. So let's go ahead and send this. So it finished creating the workflow. So let's take a look into it. So it even got here a URL where it created it. So on the instance that we configured on the mcp.json. So let's go ahead here and go back. And we have it here on the top. Wikipedia chatbot with memory. So let's take a look into what it created. Let's clean it up. So we have our chat trigger. It just says some initial message. Hi there, my name is Nathan. How can I assist you today? Then we have our AI agent that has a system message that says you're a helpful assistant with access to Wikipedia. When user asks questions, use Wikipedia to find accurate information. Remember conversation history to provide contextual responses. Then we have our chat model. So in here, as we can see, it was not perfect. It forgot to select the credentials. So we're going to go ahead and select the credentials. For the model, we didn't specify, so it selected GPT-4o mini. It's okay in this case. Then we have our simple memory. And we have our tool connected Wikipedia. So we can go ahead and test it. How tall is Cristiano Ronaldo? So as you can see, the simple memory was used, Wikipedia tool was triggered and is using the OpenAI chat model, and we have our response here. Cristiano Ronaldo is approximately 1.87 meters tall, which is about 6 feet 2 inches. We can double check it on Wikipedia. And if we scroll here to the details, we have the height is 1.87 meters. So one tip that I forgot to mention is that when you're creating these workflows, it's actually better to use plan mode. So before actually sending the message, so the same message as before, use the N8N MCP server to make the workflow. What we're going to do is that we're going to click Shift Tab until it appears plan mode on. And what's going to happen is that it's going to prompt you when the AI has some questions about the workflow. So this helps because sometimes our vague prompts end up creating broken workflows. So in this previous example, we could see that the model selected didn't have the credentials connected, and this can happen in any other cases. And when we use planning mode, the AI asks clarifying questions and identifies gaps before building. As we've seen, this tool is not perfect. So this tool is not for beginners looking for no effort workflows. This tool is better for existing N8N users looking for speed when creating their workflows. In this video, we saw how to set up N8N MCP using Claude Code. We also saw how to create a workflow using it, and we understood that it's not perfect. It's only a tool to make it faster to create workflows. I'll leave the link in the description for the repository for the N8N MCP. I'll also leave a link if you need some consultation or if you have any problem setting this up. If you like this kind of videos, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the notifications, and I'll see you on the next one.